Welcome to music, everyone, and welcome to Writing Notes and Rests. Today, we will be learning all about note duration and how to write the different notes and the different rests. Let's go ahead and listen to our welcome song while we click around and see what we're going to be doing today.
It's amazing, haven't you seen? Flavors candy making machine. Type the candy name that you wanna try. That candy is created in the blink of an eye. It's amazing, haven't you seen? Flavors candy making machine. Type the candy name that you wanna try. That candy is created in the blink of an eye. Gummy fish. Gummy fish. It's amazing, haven't you seen? Flavors candy making machine. Type the candy name that you wanna try. That candy is created in the blink of an eye. Jelly beans, jelly beans, jelly beans, jelly beans. It's amazing, haven't you seen? Flavors candy making machine. Type the candy name that you wanna try. That candy is created in the blink of an eye. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. It's amazing, haven't you seen? Flavors candy making machine. Type the candy name that you wanna try. That candy is created in the blink of an eye. Squishy, squashy, chewy toffee. 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 It's amazing, haven't you seen? Flavors candy making machine. Type the candy name that you wanna try. That candy is created in the blink of an eye. That candy is created in the blink of an eye. That candy is created in the blink of an eye.
Well, that is sure a very happy sound. Let's go ahead and take a look at our overview. The purpose of today's lesson is to recognize and use notes and rests correctly through listening and reading notation. Our objectives are to notate the half, quarter, and eighth notes and rests. Also, we would like to listen to, then write 2 measures of rhythms consisting of half, quarter, and beamed eighth notes and rests. Today, we do not have any keywords, but in our previous lessons, we learned about accent marks, duration, and quarter notes. And in our last lesson, we learned to define accent marks. For our first activity, we are going to take a look at the rhythm replay. First, we're going to identify all of the different notes that are used. And then we are going to talk about the meaning of measure. Each of these measures has 4 beats. Here we see a measure which is 4 beats long, and then there is a line between measures here. We have our eighth notes in clusters of 2, and you can see they each get half a beat. So they're counted as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Eighth notes get half a beat. They can be clustered into 2s and sometimes even 4s or more. Let's listen. Ready to clap? 1, 2, 3, clap. Let's try that again. Let's listen first. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, clap, 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 clap. Those are eighth notes. Here's our next rhythm. Also in 4/4 time, meaning there are 4 beats in the measure. The measure is outlined by these lines, measure lines or bar lines. Here we already recognize our eighth notes that we saw on the previous screen. They're clustered together again into clusters of 2. So you see 1 and 2 and then we have a new type of note. Over here, we have 2 quarter notes. You can see they look very similar to the eighth notes, but they do not have a bar or a flag attached to them, just a straight line. So these 2 are called quarter notes. So this would be clapped out as 1 and 2 and 3, 4, because 3 and 4 get 1 full beat. Quarter notes get 1 full beat, while eighth notes get half a beat. Let's listen. All right, 1, 2, ready, clap. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Great work. Let's try again. Listen first. 1, 2, ready, clap. Let's try the next rhythm. All right, in this rhythm, we have both quarter notes and eighth notes. We have an eighth note cluster, each getting half a beat, and then the quarter note, which gets 1 beat. Eighth note cluster, that gets each note gets half a beat, and the quarter note gets 1 beat at the end. So you can see it says 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 2 and 4 are longer. Let's try listening. One, 2, ready, clap. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Let's try again. Listening first. 1, 2, 3, clap. All right, we're going to do one last rhythm. Again, we have 4 beats in the measure. We're using quarter notes and eighth notes. We start with a quarter note, which gets 1 beat. Then we have 2 eighth notes clustered together. Each of them get half of a beat. Then we have another quarter note getting 1 beat, and 2 eighth notes, again at the end, getting each a half a beat. Let's listen. One, 2, ready, clap. Great work. One more time, listening first. One, 2, ready, clap. Great work, everyone. Let's review our notes and rests with this video replay.
And now, with their song, If You're a Whole Note, take it away, the Bracket Brothers!
If you're a whole note, you are very long. You are very long. If you're a half note, you are half as long. You are half as long. If you are a quarter note, we hardly hear you pass. If you are an eighth note, then you go by twice as fast. If you're a whole rest, you are very long. You are very. If you're a half rest, you are half as long. You are half as. If you are a quarter rest, we hardly hear you pass. If you are an eighth note, then you go by twice as fast.
Next, we are going to continue taking a look at note duration. The length of time that a note is played is called its note duration, which is determined by the type of note. Here we have the whole note. The whole note has the longest duration in modern music. Here we have the half note. The half note has half of the duration of a whole note. Two half notes will occupy the same amount of time as one whole note. For example, if this whole note gets 4 beats, and these two half notes each get 2 beats, 2 plus 2 equals 4. So they occupy the same amount of time. Here we have the quarter note. The quarter note is a fourth or a quarter of a whole note. So we're comparing it all the way to our first note. 4 quarter notes occupy the same amount of time as one whole note. Again, if we have our whole note equaling 4, then 4 quarter notes will equal 1 whole note. 2 quarter notes equal the duration of a half note. If a half note is worth 2 quarter notes occupy the same amount of space. Notes that are even smaller than a quarter note have flags. Each flag halves the value of a note. So the eighth note, which is half of a quarter note, has 1 flag. Therefore, 2 eighth notes occupy the same amount of time as 1 quarter note. Here we have a large chart that will show us all of the different kinds of notes. Here we have the whole note, which equals 4 beats, 2 half notes, each equal 2 beats, 4 quarter notes, each equal 1 beat, 8 eighth notes, each equal a half of a beat, and then finally, as we get even more flags, we can count how many are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So these are called 16th notes. Now it is time for us to play a game using all of the knowledge that we've just reviewed. Here we're going to have 2 teams, and each person will get a chance to play this game. One person per team will come up and use the annotation tool that we have via Zoom to draw a note that I call out. So for example, there are two people who are about to play this game. They'll each have the annotation available to them. I would shout out either a whole note, a half note, a quarter note, or an eighth note, and you would have to draw it. So if I said, all right, hurry and quarter note, you would draw the note, and quarter notes are filled in. So the first person who has their quarter note mostly filled in would win. Say I said it's time to draw a whole note. The whole note is a circle with a clear space in the middle. The first person to draw the circle correctly would win. So now it is time for you to play. Let's clear the drawings, and it's time to play. To end out our day, I'd like to play some easy listening music called Triple Fun. Let's relax, calm our bodies from our game, and get ready to listen to this easy listening music. So what did we learn today? In today's lesson, we learned to notate half, quarter, and eighth notes and rests. We then listened to and wrote two measures of rhythms, consisting of quarter notes and half notes and eighth notes and rests. Thank you for joining me today.